Tonight's top story, the Bank of Oklahoma is accused of intentionally ripping off its customers. A class action lawsuit alleges that the bank schemed to increase its profits by maximizing overdraft fees. News on 6 reporter Chris Wright is live tonight with the latest on this. Chris?
Well, Jennifer, this lawsuit claims that the Bank of Oklahoma knowingly manipulated its customers to collect overdraft fees from them, but the bank claims it did nothing wrong. Like most college students, Jared Blom lives on a limited budget. He says he's racked up hundreds of dollars in overdraft fees from the Bank of Oklahoma, while admittedly not making the best spending decisions.
I didn't feel like it was, my mistake was worth them charging me $30 every time it happened. That seemed a little extreme.
A class action lawsuit says the Bank of Oklahoma is banking on those fees.
A scheme designed to overdraft their accounts as quickly as possible and as often as possible.
Steve Stidham represents the plaintiffs. He says the bank reordered the transactions that drained their accounts. The lawsuit claims the financial institution processed their largest transactions first and the smallest ones last. In other words, it says they ran out of money faster than they should have, in turn resulting in more overdraft fees.
There's no way on earth for any customer of these banking institutions to know what their bank is doing with regard to this practice. No way.
BOK, on the other hand, stands behind its overdraft policies, saying this lawsuit here is nothing more than an opportunistic one. The bank declined an interview request, but released a statement about the lawsuit saying it was filed on the heels of a trial court judgment against a national bank in California under different circumstances and is not reflective of our policies, which we are confident are entirely appropriate. That's a reference to a recent ruling against Wells Fargo. That bank was ordered to repay $200 million in excessive overdraft fees. While this lawsuit focuses on the Bank of Oklahoma, Stidham expects other Sooner State banks to soon face similar allegations.
We expect that there are many, many other financial institutions who chose to do it wrong.
Now, the Bank of Oklahoma does charge $28.95 every single time you overdraft your account. Lawyers for the plaintiffs in this case say this is completely unrelated to recent banking reforms. That reform meaning that banks must now tell you whether or not they're overdrafting. You have to opt in to use the overdraft service. And the lawyers say they're confident Bank of Oklahoma is following that rule. Chris Wright, the News on 6 tonight.